everyone. Hope your evening's going well. It's a late one on nice, uneventful Wednesday for me. I hope yours was not full of anything too crazy or anything like that either. Figured we pop in, do a little more bounty train, kind of pick up where we left off. I think the last time we played, there were some good and some bad. I think we lost our caboose and then got into some combat and really weren't prepared for it. And like it was really rough. Let's load it up and let's see. I think I have the audio working this time as well, luckily. I think we're good. Looks good. Let's just hit continue and see where we're at. I felt like we had some plan. We were gonna swing up. We just finished bringing some dynamite to the company our brother works for. We have to get him to like Seattle maybe or something. Let's see. Cincinnati was it? Cincinnati was it. Yeah, we were all beat up. Our train's all beat up. We're waiting here for like 2 days to get everything all fixed up. I remember that. So why don't we get started with that? Let's do some time skips. Just cause yeah, we're gonna be waiting quite a bit here. There's a couple things we need to do today. We need to upgrade our engine. We upgraded to a larger cargo carrier cart, and we can't really pull that very well, especially with the passenger carriage. Man, this healing is taking forever. How long? 2 more days. All right, we're just gonna. Oh, we lost a lot of time. Okay. So let's put the train back together first off. Okay, we can get everyone back on the train. Back on the train. Oops. Back on the train. So the thing is, we need to bring Robert to Cincinnati, but I don't think we're really ready for that just yet. Let's pull up the map and see. So we're in Boston. We gotta go to Cincinnati, which is over here. So I mean, we can get to Pittsburgh fine from Philadelphia. We have that line done. We have this connection from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati, which is $700. That is a lot of money. The alternative being we do, I can see it from the HUD, I didn't realize that. This line from Detroit to Pittsburgh for 400, and then Detroit to Cincinnati for 500. Also expensive. If I remember right, and I had forgotten, I'm gonna pull up a notepad real quick. No, that's not gonna work. We'll just wing it. I had wanted to keep notes on what special orders towns were waiting for, because we kept being like, oh yeah, you know, Pittsburgh needs 8 whatever, and then plan this nice route, go around, and then by the time we were ready to pick and up drop off, we forgot what Pittsburgh needed, and we can't see those contract missions when we're not in the city unless we have we've taken them, which they're on time limits, so I've been a little bit averse to taking them. Well, let's take a look at what our cargo situation's looking at, because I know we had left with some stuff, and I think we can see somewhere reputation, assets, carriages, and teammates and goods. So we should be able to see what we have where here. So we have 5 units of steel in New York with our medium cargo carriage. We left that behind. Is that everything? That looks like it's everything. Yeah, that looks like it's everything. So we're in Boston. We were planning to do something with Boston and Utica and then come back down to Pittsburgh. I just don't remember what. Maybe we forget about that then, because we have enough money. How much is this line? $300. Maybe what we do is we just swing back around, go through Pittsburgh to Cincinnati, bring Robert, and just finish that main quest and kind of recoup and figure out what the plan is going to be from there. I think that makes the most sense to me. Oops. Yeah, that definitely makes the most sense to me. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Hopefully we should be pretty uneventful. We have, oh, we need coal. So let's, before we do anything, we'll buy coal. I'm not sure if the game lets you set off on a trip you don't have enough coal for, so you could just like run out. You'd hope that wouldn't be the case, but I'm not risking it. Definitely not risking it. And we can also see some stuff here. Is there anything useful? We're going to pass Philadelphia. Okay, see, so they need jewelry. I had to have a piece of paper here somewhere. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get something so I can just jot this. I have to have a pen that works somewhere here. I really should have a notepad right here. Okay, so what is this? So Boston needs 5 units of jewelry. I'm trying to write that down. There we go. Leave that right over there. We'll reference that if we need to. So we can do the 3 units of oil to Philadelphia within 12 days. That should be doable. We'll just take that just so we can make a little bit of money while we're going that way anyways. Let's see if there are passengers as well who want to go to Philadelphia. This guy says 9 days. And we need cargo space for him. Well, that should be definitely be doable. We'll take Smith. This other one, oh, we don't have passenger seats. That's right. We don't have the passenger seats because Robert's here. That's fine. That'll be a little bit of money at least. And that's Philadelphia, which we should easily be able to get there in time. Yeah, we have 12 days. Oh, wait. Let's not forget to make sure that the oil for the contract's loaded up on our train. Looks like it is. We can also buy something else. I mean, the sell price when we last passed Philadelphia was good, and that's really recent, so we might as well just buy another unit of oil for ourselves to sell down there. And that shouldn't slow us down too much. Let's onward to Philadelphia. We have plenty of time, so we can afford to go slow. I'm assuming there's some time thing where, like, if we take too much time, the big bad gets more shares and we lose. Let's see. Columbus Smith says, "Greetings, civilian. A friend of the United States Army is always welcome in our camp. Join us if you have the time." Sure, we'll stop. We don't need to attack the Union soldiers. Gonna have some goods. What would they sell this? What would they buy this for? 1 unit, 94. Ooh, is that even more than? I think that's more. Yeah, that's more than we would get it in Philadelphia. So we'll sell 1 barrel here, not the ones for the contract. Yeah, not the ones for the contract. We'll sell our own barrel here and make a little bit of money. Let's see, what about alcohol? Is there anything we can buy here from the soldiers to sell in Philadelphia? No, that's contraband as well. Tools. Yeah, none of it's good. Can we talk to the soldier? He'd be willing to He's level 2. He's pretty cheap to recruit, but see, this is why we need the bigger caboose. Why I'm sad we lost our previous caboose. So we really need more hands on deck, but we don't have the caboose for it. We don't got enough junk in our trunk. We're just gonna have to keep going. As much as I would like to recruit him, we just gotta keep going. Ooh, there's more states seeding from the US. Let's check the news. It's gonna say which states. So 3 states have seeded from the Union. 3 states seceded from the United States to join the Confederate States of America between January 9th and the 11th. Mississippi, Florida, and Alabama. And the first state to secede was South Carolina. Portland food prices are rising. Well, that's great news. And so we drop this guy off. We have to wait to talk to City Hall to turn in that contract. We can see, so the John Bull, this is $2,200. I mean, we could really use this. I mean, it's slow, but it can haul a lot. We're kind of doing more of the hauling a lot than the fast haul little trains. A passenger can be a gunslinger or even a doctor. This may come in handy during combat. We learned that last time because Robert's like an engineer, because he works on the railroad, so he was able to help fix the train while we were getting completely just shot to hell. Yeah, see the small caboose. Really like the next size up. We found it out in Buffalo, I think, one time. So wait until opening. Turn in the contract. Oil to Buffalo. Yeah, we're here concerning the delivery of 3 units of oil to Philadelphia. Okay, so here's something I remember. So Philly wants 5 units of weapons. Just jot that down real quick. Because this way, if I know on paper, we don't have to take the contract and be stuck by the time limit, the 17-day time limit. We can get a whole bunch of stuff and then start it with pretty much everything already delivered and ready to go. That's the plan. That was actually worth a decent amount of money. We're up to $2,100 again. That's nothing to sneeze at. So from here, we need to go back to Pittsburgh. We have one person, a passenger, who needs a cargo space. That's easy money. Does the City Hall have any contracts? Well, they do, but they don't like us enough. And what do we have for sale? Steel, I think, was actually pretty good. No, it was the opposite way. Steel's good from Pittsburgh to Washington. I don't think there's anything spectacular. Well, first, oop, buy coal. Cloth, maybe? No, not really. I mean, it's a little bit of money. I mean, it's a decent amount of profit, all things considered, but it's not like anything too crazy. It's also light. We'll keep it simple. We'll do 4 units of cloth, and then we'll take this passenger on board. Yeah, we want to bring Alicia Herbert to Pittsburgh. 1 passenger, 1 cargo space. Accept. And we'll just head right out. We don't want to do anything past it because we have no idea what this Cincinnati's looking like. Oh yeah, you can see the flags change. We can see who owns what now. It's interesting to see how that's gonna play out. And if we can have a role in that, or if we end up just being completely, you know, bystanders in that. Oh, 5 days. 5 days in what? 5 days in how many hours? 5 days, 3 hours. Okay. So we'll use a little extra. Actually, we don't even need to. We can just go a little bit faster and still use half a ton. I should be checking that every time. Wormhole. Holman, welcome friend, come closer. I promise you can make a good deal here. Let's see, I have dollars to spend. I need supplies, but the only thing I plan to trade in is hot lead. I mean, this comes up a lot, but I feel like when we've gotten into combat, it's been like we've almost died every time. So I don't think we're in a position of being like railroad bandits. Let's see what he has though, you never know. I'm waiting for the time we do this and we get ambushed, but let's see. Okay, so Mira Wood can sell us medicine. Medicine is important. We'll definitely need, we'll buy some medicine. Strength booster. What's this? So snake oil that actually does stuff. That's expensive. Wonderful potion that permanently increases strength after use. That's of interest. That's definitely of interest. So energy herbs reset the cooldown of abilities. That's pretty neat. We'll just buy some of this medicine for now and call it a day. We don't have any cargo space for anything. Oh, we can also see what they'd be willing to buy the cloth for. They're willing to buy the cloth for $37 a piece. That's more than Pittsburgh would. We shall sell. Anything they're selling that could be good? Let's see, this jewelry is $131 a piece. We're going to Pittsburgh, right? We just came from Philadelphia and we're going to Pittsburgh. That's pretty good. Cotton? I don't think I've even seen cotton before. And then food. It's all low quantity stuff. That'll be good when we start trying to do more smuggling. If we go that route, I think we buy all the jewelry, right? Because the jewelry should be a good profit. It should be $70 a unit, and it's just down the road. So yeah, heck yeah. More news. Cullen Baker wanted. Is that the guy we just talked to who just stopped us? Cullen Baker wanted. Last seen alive between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. That's not good. That's where we are. I don't know if we want to deal with a bandit right now. Like a wanted man. Oop, Georgia. Succeeded now. We failed. Why did we fail? Did we fail that by like minutes? I feel a little ripped off there. That must be because the jewelry was that much heavier than the cloth. I feel a little ripped off there. Pretty much wiped out all the profits from this. So all the profits from the jewelry just wiped out. And I think we lost some rep from that too. That's a shame. Let's see. So the blue names are all passengers. A lot of passengers in Pittsburgh. Whole lot of passengers. We bring Amy Doyle to New York. We're going to Cincinnati next, so why don't we start with just opening that line up to see how much money we have. Yeah, I'm assuming there's something we could do to get the license, but we're just gonna buy it. $700. Just so we can, let's see. We know there's one passenger trying to get to Cincinnati. Are there any contracts just to make things a little bit easier? They need medicine. Oh man, I might as well jot it down while I'm here. So Pittsburgh. 8 units of medicine. Well, a nice little list. We'll keep that growing. What about more illicit? Oh, they're not. The saloon's not open until the night. I don't want to wait that long. Anything new here? Nope. Medium cargo carriage. See, this is the thing. So, we don't know anything about Cincinnati. It's always risky doing like a, trying to do like a trade run. But I figure usually if you find something that's like really, really cheap, usually you'll be able to make at least some profit. So let's find something that's like really cheap in Pittsburgh. I think it's that steel, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we'll grab some steel. I don't think steel's too expensive either. Yeah, it's only $130. Oh, we can't carry that much. Okay, first off, the passenger, because the passenger's gonna be worth more. We know we'll make money from that. We'll bring Lavinia Ross to Cincinnati. One passenger seat, 4 days, 11 hours. Accept. Hi, Space of Souls. How are you doing today? Yeah, things have been pretty good. So far so good. You know, everyone's healthy. You know, we're just hanging out, trying not to be too bored. But yeah, I think life's going pretty good, all things considered. You want this? Yeah, how's life been for you? I hope it's been good as well. Now we're trying right now. Oh right, we're making sure we can get to Cincinnati in the time limit that this passenger needs. So 4 days. So if we're gonna buy some steel, that steel's heavy. Oh, you got some good news. You got offered a job today. That's great. Is this kind of was it like a? If you don't mind me asking, is it like a promotion or is it a completely new job? Let's do 2 units of steel and see what that does to the timing. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference. Well, we'll push. We'll push to Cincinnati. So you were furloughed back in March. It's a new job. You've been trying to get into IT to get back on track to cybersecurity. Entry-level job, better than nothing. Is it related to IT? Is it like a help desk kind of role or something like that? At least like going in that path you're trying to go for. Nope. Keep doing that when I kind of remember this doesn't play kindly to being tabbed out. Jeez, where were we? Okay, here we are. We're gonna push this train. I'm not failing on the contract. Let's see. Yeah, IT help desk for customer support for Spectrum Internet. Okay, interesting, cool. I know some people who work for other places in like telecom, and they've been happy with it. So hopefully you are. I don't think they don't do like IT specific help desk stuff. It's more like customer support, but they've liked it. So hopefully you enjoy your time at Spectrum and you can learn some stuff too. Ooh, we got stopped by the US. Please stay calm and prepare your train for regular contraband inspection. We're looking for alcohol or weapons. Do you have any on board? No, of course not. We're a law-abiding citizen. This is true in this case. Sorry, soldier, but your supplies. Yeah, you can just attack like anyone. Like, it gives us an option just to attack whoever, and I just feel like making enemies of the US Army is a really bad idea. So let's just not. Let's just keep going on to Cincinnati. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have some stuff on your resume, because I mean, a lot of the stuff, you know, even in a less IT related like customer support role, will be beneficial as you try to do more in, you know, IT, especially in cybersecurity. A lot of the disciplines I think in cybersecurity are very, you know, a big part of, you know, information security is the people focus. It's, you know, they're the biggest threat to cybersecurity is the people, less the technology. So having a good, you know, repertoire with people that you learn from doing like customer service and things like that, it's always a good skill set to learn. Even if you just learn how to like put up with the BS with a smile on your face, like that's so valuable. Let's see, from time to time in the depot offers new kinds of carriages and locomotives. Does that mean there's something new here? Oh yeah, that's a bigger passenger carriage. Let's see, where's... Talk to Robert. All right, we're bringing our brother Robert here. That was the whole point. I completely forgot about that. Does Robert read? Well, finally I'm home. I'm happy for you, Rob. Any luck with the letters? The only one I found is from Pearl. If Michael or Samuel write me, or if I find something, I'll let you know. Thanks, Robert. Okay, so we have a higher percentage of the mustache twirling evil supervillain. That's good. First reunion, we got 800 experience points. Doesn't look like money. That's fair. Unless we have a new lead now. So you saw an entry-level position that was looking for a CCNA at 33K salary. No. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the problems too. A lot of those like recruitment ads are like, what they expect is like unrealistic. I've seen postings on like Twitter from, you know, like in InfoSec's Twitter of like job posting that's, you know, talking about they want like 15 years experience in a field like a cloud field, and it's like that hasn't been around for long enough to have that experience yet. It's ridiculous. Yeah, like I don't have a CCNA and I wouldn't accept that position for 33. I don't even have to know what the details are and I wouldn't accept it for 33. Oh wow, that is a lot of profit on this steel. Holy cow. Yeah, good to know. We need to do more of those. We need to just go to Philadelphia, buy all the steel, and bring it to Cincinnati, and just do that like 3 times. Like 100%. Oh, we do have some level ups. So we have agility 1, gunslinger level 3, and focused aim. Right, this is kind of, we talked about this before. And focused aim just doesn't make any sense. It's a flat 3% increase to what's in critical chance, whereas gunslinger level 3 increases our crit damage chance by 5%. Oh, that's the ability increase. That's not just all the time. Okay. I think it was rifleman we were talking about last time where it was like a flat crit chance increase, but it was like more than focused aim. So like, why would you take focused aim? Doesn't make too much sense. Let's see, our agility, we get more reload speed and evasion with a +1 to agility. I'm thinking we just do gunslinger 3. Having gunslinger last longer will probably be helpful. We'll take gunslinger 3. And then for Frederick, we have mechanic level 2, marksman 4, power of the night. So yeah, we don't want power of the night. This guy's kind of our like rifleman. We want him to be like a ranged guy. Rate of fire up. Ooh, more damage on headshots. Kinda nice. One thing I learned is characters can have multiple skills, but only take one into battle, which kind of sucks. I would like to have a guy who's like, I can be a mechanic, use the mechanic skill and marksman, but I'm guessing that's why each of these skills increase like base stats as well as have an active ability. We'll take mechanic because the last time we were having to repair the train, it was rough. Even if we're not going to use Golden Hammer right now. Oh, do the skills go up naturally as well? Is that a thing? I didn't realize. Yeah, they have like an experience bar. I don't think I caught that before. Skills are passive bonuses that can be improved and benefit the character. Additional skill slots are obtained by increasing intellect. Interesting. I don't know if you have to fill that up before you can take the next level or not. I'm not sure. So yeah, we got information about our sister Pearl. Pearl's in Wilmington. Let's first see where that is and see what we're dealing with. Wilmington. I'm terrible with geography, so we're just gonna stumble around until... Here's Wilmington. This is like Virginia, right? That's actually not too far. We need to be able to go through Washington. I didn't realize. I did this again. I didn't realize there's a Washington-Cincinnati line. We could have just done that a lot easier and not deal with the Pittsburgh to Cincinnati. Blah. Definitely need to plan these routes out a little bit better. I feel like we could be more optimal instead of just like unlocking everything, because it's getting expensive to get these railway like licenses. Oh, this is $1,000 from Washington to Richmond. Oh no, they're all just getting expensive down here. You see, we wanted to branch from Cincinnati and get over to Wilmington. I mean, we had to go through. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. That doesn't make any sense. All of this is terrible, and we should ignore it. If anything, we should come down through Washington again and pay this $1,000 to get to Wilmington and then kind of do a loop around. And I also don't know how the game's gonna react when we get to the Confederate cities as well. I have no idea. So that's gonna be the plan. So if we're doubling back now, I mean, one of the things too, we could just take a break and try to make some money and do some upgrading. But because we have a shares lead right now, this may be the time to do the Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, a bunch of steel, make a bunch of money, maybe get a better engine. Yeah, that's the plan. Let's see. Is there anything? There is a weapon. Actually, let's see what weapons they have. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, we probably have some weapons we can sell actually too. Give him the medium medicine. Dynamite. We haven't had a chance to use that yet. I'm excited actually. So we have these crappy knives. We can start selling some of these old weapons. Let's see what's for sale here. So obviously all the rifles are going to be single shot. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. All of these are like straight upgrades. Oh yeah, that's because this thing was cheap. It was really cheap. Ketchum grenade. So multiple different explosives. Why are these? The small hand grenade blows up immediately, but the army ketchum grenade blows up immediately. Oh, it also has splash damage. And there's the Bowie knife. That's not much better than the knives we currently have. The Colt number 3 more damage. Single shot. Remington Beale's Army Revolver. Okay, maybe let's plan how we're gonna make our next round of money before we just start blowing all of our money on weapons. Oh, they also need weapons here. So this is Cincinnati. 6 units of weapons. I think we should definitely do some of these supply runs that we have written down, because that'll net us a good bit of money. Let's see, food to Chicago, deliver weapons to Philadelphia. Deliver weapons to Philadelphia. Do they have weapons here? That'd be weird if they're doing a supply run and they're also selling weapons here. Oh, so they're not selling weapons here. Oh, I think we got our thing. So the Pittsburgh had medicine for a contract. That's what we're doing. We're gonna medicine to Pittsburgh, and then get steel and come back, and then do another run just to boost our money a little bit. Then we need to start finding some better. We need a better passenger carriage, and we need to recruit some people. That's what we're doing next. Hey, what's going on, Frizz? How are you doing today? Just trying to play a little bounty train here, trying to figure out how we can not screw up as much as last time. This is what we're doing. We're gonna buy medicine, and we're just gonna set off. We go right back to Pittsburgh. It's fine. We can go back to the Union soldiers. We don't have any illicit or illegal goods. Yeah, law-abiding citizen. That's fine. They're just gonna check us every time. Ooh, middle caboose. Available in Boston. Medium caboose is a good choice for a decent-sized team. Frizz, thanks so much for the sub. Thanks for logging in with your super user creds. Enjoy your emotes and your no ads and all that good stuff. I appreciate you. You know, that is a good combination. That is a good combination. I like the highs and the oh yeah, bud. Wait, more states seceded from the Union. No, this is Louisiana. I thought we already knew that. Yeah, I know, right? So what have you been streaming lately? I know you kind of been doing a huge variety. I'm just doing trains. What have you been streaming lately? Anything exciting? Why are we here again? Oh yeah, we're dropping off the medicine. That's right. Just drop off all the medicine. Let's make sure we're gonna make money out of this. Wait, no, they need tools. Who needed medicine? That changes. Oh, now I'm embarrassed. Oh, cool, you're gonna do more Fire Emblem. Yeah, I popped in like when you first started that, but I didn't really know what was going on. I mean, I know Fire Emblem, but I'd never played that particular one. And these notes are worthless because that supply run changed. I wrote down I needed medicine and that was a lie. So I need to actually like take the supply runs. I thought they were just like static and they wouldn't change. That is not the case. Can I make money out of this? I mean, we can still sell it for money. That's fine. Tools. Actually, yeah, we can do the tools because Cincinnati's tools are really cheap as well, so we can, it's still on. Plan is still a go. We'll just make sure we take the supply run first. We have 22 days, which should be plenty. Is anyone trying to get to? No. Okay. So same thing. We're gonna buy the steel. Because the steel in Cincinnati is ridiculous. 4 units is as much as we can take, and we're at maximum capacity. So yeah, there's still this guy. There was this guy between Pittsburgh and Philadelphia that was wanted. Ooh, not so good on the old profits this month. What was that? It said Kansas became the latest state. Nine units of tools. I think we can do that. Oh, look at that profit on that steel, though. Delicious. The tools are a lot lighter as well. We can do it in 2 runs. We just gotta make sure we got enough coal. Yeah, we need to get back to our larger freight carriage if we're gonna really do more contracts. We need to upgrade our engine so we can pull the thing. Because we own it, it's just we can't really pull it too good right now. What? Fire can destroy market goods and real estate in the city. Can like cities get under attack in this? Is that a thing? There's so much I'm so confused about. The game did not tutorialize many things. We're just finding new systems as we go along. I guess that's good though. See, I want this big boy. Really want this big boy. Do we have the... Do we have the Boston paper? I don't think we have the Boston paper. Where's Boston? I'm blind here. Where's Boston? Yeah, we don't have the Boston paper. We got the tools. Anyone wanting to go to Pittsburgh? Nope. Well, we're just gonna do these 2 runs back and forth real quick. How many days? We have 15 days, so I'm not too concerned. Actually, I'm a little concerned, so we're gonna step it up a bit. We'll actually push the train. We have the coal. We're just gonna get checked every time. Okay, he's gone. Good, the Union troops moved on. Now we don't have to worry about getting checked every time we go through there. No, don't sell. Drop off tools. And then we get steel. Buy the steel. And immediately, oh wait. You forget, well, we should check passengers since we have the passenger carriage. Alright, nothing. Cincinnati. Ooh, wait. Is there a pause? Revolution prices for tobacco go up. Oh, okay. That looked more like insidious than I thought. Revolution prices for tobacco go up in Philadelphia, Washington, and Cincinnati. We can use that. That's a good thing to know. The Confederate States of America prices for tobacco are up in Philly, Washington, and Cincinnati. Share steel. Make bank. What is it? 9 tools? 9 units of tools. Buy 4 more tools. Is there anything we can buy here that'll actually sell decently? Tobacco. Well, let's see if the prices are up like immediately. Yeah, they are. For tobacco, the prices just skyrocketed immediately. It's not like a over time it increases. At least it doesn't seem to be. Two tons of coal. So we're gonna head back now. We'll drop off the tools, do that contract in Philadelphia. And I think we head back towards Boston. I want to see how much that larger caboose is. The mid-sized caboose. Cotton. We can see if we know. Yeah, if we happen to know where tobacco is cheap as well. That could be good. Are these buy prices? Yeah. So at least yeah, we know it's tobacco's dirt cheap in New York. It's just so low value. That's the problem. We want to make more muns. More muns and faster muns. I think the oil was pretty good, right? Oil to Philadelphia was decent. We'll buy 1 unit of oil. We're heading back past towards Philadelphia anyways. Why is is that us on fire? Why is the train on fire? Did anyone catch why the train's on fire? Is that just something we never fixed? I think it's just something we've never fixed. A lot of passengers in here. This is good to know that there's a lot of passengers in Cincinnati. I mean, we are going to New York. 9 days to get to New York. That's a lot of money too, taking both of these people to New York. Yeah, let's do it. And then if we get ambushed, we have 2 passengers to help. I don't know. Sometimes they actually have some skills and can do things. I don't think these guys are those type of people. So 9 days to get to New York. I'm assuming we can make that. No, we can't. Well, oh no, we're max weight right now, so we may be able to make it. Maybe. Well, we already brought him on board, so we gotta give it a go. I'm thinking we're not gonna be able to make it though. I think we made an oopsies. About 9 days was a lot of time. Ah, and I gotta wait till City Hall opens. That blows. I just dumped the oil. It's here's the supply run. Oh, that is a lot of money. That was nice. And we're not taking anyone. We're getting as much coal as we can. And then we're just gonna try to gun it to New York. I don't think we're gonna make it though. 5 days, 7 hours. 5 days, 8 hours. It's like we have to get lucky and hope there's like no events or anything on the way. Fingers crossed, everyone in chat. Fingers crossed. Because we can't afford to lose. That's gonna blow all of our profits. Oh no, $800 penalty. This is gonna be disastrous if this doesn't work. Is there any way we can make the train lighter? This is so important. I think we may just leave some of the train behind. Like legit. Like I think we just need to leave some of the train behind. We can come back for it later. Yeah, we'll leave this behind. Because it's too much money to lose. We can't afford the penalty. That should make a huge difference. Oh yeah, now we can get there in 3 days. That's a huge difference. Whew, I was getting a little scared there. Really had to balance like train parts and whatnot. Jefferson Davis, President of the Confederacy. What are those? Clark Fitzgerald, the bandits. Let the man into our camp, he's one of us. Let's see, I appreciate the hospitality, friend. I think I'll be taking everything you stole from myself and we can attack them. Or we can skip and go. Do we want to be friends with the bandits? We could be friends with the bandits. They may have good stuff for sale too. Or we could get some sweet revenge. I don't think we can afford any of the delays. I think we just, I mean, we'll visit just to see what it's like and hope we don't get ambushed. Because we don't have anything to steal. Maybe that's why they're not attacking us, because we don't have any goods. We can't buy any goods from them. Who's this Henry guy? He's looking for a job. Ooh, he's pricey. What does a level 7 guy come with? Okay. Oh, agility 15, that's high. I don't think stopping costs time, so hey, hold on. Mr. Till Bernard got 3% of the shares. Hello, Walter. I was informed that our opponent, Cornelius Till Bernard, is trying to get control of the National Pacific Railroad. He's recently got his hands on 3% of the shares. It seems he knows about our intentions and isn't wasting any time. You cannot allow him to acquire a 51% majority. Watch it back. Okay, so I'm thinking that is the game over timer showing its head now. Because we knew this was a possibility, but he hadn't done anything yet. Okay, we did this. I mean, we have bank now. But we have some serious bank. Yeah, so here's our bigger carriage. Ooh, what's this? The Cumberland Pioneer 22T. Or 222T. Let's see. It's lighter, it has more health, and a lot more power. Let's see. It's the most economical locomotive. It consumes the least amount of coal, and its speed is good. However, it can only pull a small number of carriages. Hey Kyle, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I mean, you were here last time. You remember the disaster of losing the carriage, failing the missions, almost, you know, running out of all of our money again. I mean, since last time we're doing pretty good. We got some more shares. We actually have money. We can actually buy stuff. I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. I've been so busy doing like school projects and stuff for my college courses that I'm taking, and I'm just like, no, I'm gonna stream today. I'm gonna relax with some Bounty Train, not worry about the presentation I have to do tomorrow or anything like that. Sometimes you just need like a break. Oh, this is actually very convenient. Oh, they have everything. New York has everything. New York has everything we wanted to buy. We have the bigger caboose. We have our medium cargo carriage sitting here. And we have all the engines. So we'll be able to finally do some upgrades. We can at least see the difference between the John Bull 420 and this Cumberland Pioneer 222T. And do some comparison. Let's see, man, part of me misses going to school, and then I remember stuff like projects, papers, and all the work. I don't miss it quite as much. Yeah, you know, I mean, I enjoy learning, just in general, but like, group projects are always rough. And that's one of those things that's like, I get it, they're trying to like, you have to work with people in the real world when you're taking real jobs and things like that, but like, half the time, well, especially for me, since I'm like, you know, taking one class a semester, half the time it's just like, students who are taking like full-time students, and like they have 8 other projects that they're trying to do all in one semester, so it's like it's tough to get the whole group together to like work on stuff and like coordinate and things like that, especially when it's like I can't do anything past, you know, unless it's like past 6 o'clock because I'm working a full-time job. It's challenging. It is challenging. Oops. Now, upgrades. So our train is garbage. How much money can we get for this train? $1,000. That's nothing to sneeze at, actually. We could either get the more expensive train, sell our current engine, and get the cheap caboose, the one we lost, the 2 crew caboose. Or we can get the middle of the road train engine we have here, but then get the big boy caboose. And we definitely need to compare stats, because I'm trying to see what the major difference is. Because stats wise, it's saying this is a very slow locomotive, but it can pull more carriages than the crappy engine we have. And then we have this one that's supposed to be decent speed, but can only pull a small number of carriages, but it's still, I think, quite a bit more than what we have currently. It's still +6 without upgrades. This is 7.6. And I'm assuming these can be upgraded further as well, because we have, where is it? engine power can also get upgraded. That's true. So this one uses more coal than we're using now. And this one uses the same amount of coal. Actually, a little bit less. A small amount less. But it's a lot of money though. It can, yeah. Using less coal is definitely good. It also has a crew, so the train can have more crew as well. Yeah, they're all crew size 1, so that's the same. 3 armor. Same armor. They have the same horsepower. PG Industries, yeah. It's just a lot of money. That's the hard part. It's just like, it's a lot of money. I want like all the upgrades, but it's like a lot of money. But we do have issues. What's my biggest issue is like, we can get there fine, and then like, we're too slow. So I feel like if I get the slow train, I'm gonna fail like a whole bunch of contracts. Four-ton tender. It also has a lot less coal capacity in general, which is fine because we don't do a lot of long routes. We kind of just jump short trips. I think we'll go for it. We'll math it out so we can buy this. We'll have $1,000 left. Then we sell our existing engine for $1,000. We have $2,000. We can pretty much blow all our money, and we can get the 3-seater caboose plus the better engine. Slap on our medium cargo carriage and just go do like a bunch of trade stuff. Yeah, so we're a little bit further. I can kind of show you we're a little past Philly now. We did connect to Pittsburgh and then down to Cincinnati, and we were able to get the dynamite, drop off our brother Robert at Cincinnati, and he told us where our sister Pearl was. It was apparently in Wilmington, which is down here. And the only problem is like the plan is like expanding the East Coast route, but that's going to be $1,500 roughly. It's still cheaper than like trying to go from Cincinnati and loop around. Plus, if we do like Cincinnati, we're going to start getting into like Confederate States territory, and I don't know how the Confederate soldiers are going to be with like a train coming by. I imagine they're just going to be like, hey, you're a train doing train stuff, and they won't bother us, but we'll have to find that one out. Hey, we can also sell this as well for a couple $100. We're doing it. We're getting the no, wait, the John. Hey, the Cumberland. We want this one. Doing it. Done. It's done. Can't go back. It's done. Sell our old boy. Oh, cool. It actually shows your mileage, so the condition's good. We used the engine for roughly 4,300 miles. Oh, cool. There's actually, I didn't realize with mileage, you actually have failure chances. That's interesting. I keep finding out more and more about this game that's a little bit more deep each time. Sell the old boy. Oh, and it stays here, so if we ever wanted to buy the upgraded, partially damaged one, we can. And then this is the cell. Well, I think we can pull this okay, because this is 9 tons. Oh, the existing one we have is only 3 tons, though. This cargo carriage is 15 tons. See, the main thing I want to do is slap this guy. And maybe get rid of the small passenger carriage and kind of focus on doing cargo. Just because it's hard to pull everything. But I mean, if we do some upgrades... Like I said, we can always upgrade the engine power as well to get a little more power out of it. That's what we did with the old one. But yeah, this is the buy. Did we go for the small caboose? Or do we go for the middle caboose? To try to get enough room for 3 crew. Even if we may not be able to afford to buy 2 new crew members right now. I kind of want to go for the bigger upgrade. If it's between like not doing passengers and just doing cargo. Yeah, so how it works is each of the carriages does one thing. So like the passenger carriage is only passengers. It's not like crew members, it's just people looking to be transported between cities. The caboose you can only have one of on your train, and that's what lets you have more crew. So if I get rid of this passenger carriage, I just can't transport people for fares. It doesn't impact how much crew I can have. If I get the middle caboose, I can have 3 total crew members plus our default guy. So we double how many hands on deck we have on the train. Which I think is really useful because we were getting messed up in combat when we were doing that last time. We were getting really messed up. Plus the small caboose here, this is the one we lost before, and like, I hate it. We lost it. It's bad memories. It's real bad memories. Because if we get the middle caboose, we'll still have $1,000. So that's plenty of money to still like make money back. Yeah. So there's definitely the different symbols. Well, let's see if Ulysses Grant has anything new to say. Oh, nope, nothing. Ooh, there's a woman here who's looking for a job for $430. What does she do? Oh, she's like a medic. She's a healer. Oh, yeah, she's like a nurse. You can see from her like outfit. It may be good to have her on board, because then we have someone who's more of an engineer, rifleman, and then she's can keep her medic skill. Ooh, yeah. That's good stuff. We're doing the middle caboose. We're just doing it. We're doing it. Boom. Done. We did it. It's done now. It is what it is. But I think we leave this small carriage behind. We'll leave this behind and we'll just do some cargo stuff just because this thing is heavy. There's not enough space on the train. But there is. Recruit her. Okay. So now we have 3 people on the train. What does she have? Can we? I think we have better weapons for her. She's got this little like derringer. Yeah, you can just have like a full revolver. That's fine. And she can have this small knife. Yeah, let's also give her a full healing bottle. I feel like she should have the good medicine, since she can heal everybody else. Well, all our money's gone now, so that's good. We gotta make some money back. Deliver 9 units of food to Buffalo. See, this is good. We couldn't do this before with the small train. We connected to Buffalo before, right? Yeah, that's like we're next to where you're in the woods with your cabin in the woods. Yeah. There's also this event where there's no cotton. Well, let's start with that, because that'll be easy money. We can use like the big cargo capacity we have now. They need cotton. 4 units of cotton for $110. I feel like that's not worth the time and effort. Cotton's so like low value wise. We haven't been to Buffalo in a long time though, so we don't really know what the prices are like, but let's see if we can find one other thing to drag along. No steel. No tobacco. I mean, tobacco in New York's just like dirt cheap anyways. Was weapons illegal in Buffalo? Yes, the weapons were illegal in Buffalo. We should bring some weapons to Buffalo. Yeah, we'll buy some weapons. We're gonna smuggle some weapons into Buffalo. It's fine. It's fine. We have some smuggling upgrades and on this thing. It's fine. I'm feeling pretty good now. If we can find one other person that we can afford to like recruit. Oh, we have no coal. I'm glad I checked that before I left, because we have 0.1 unit of coal. Yeah, so you can see that we have all these food items. It did autofill the 9 units of food right when we took the quest. I think if we didn't have the room, it would like dump it in the station. Oh yeah, we have this extra steel sitting here in New York too. We need to remember to sell. See, how far can we get? So if we just say Buffalo. Oh, I forgot we have the route right there. Actually, let's test this, because we just came from Cincinnati. How long is that going to take? Oh, we can get there in 11 days. Except we can't, because we can't carry enough coal. But that's cool. Yeah, I feel like we couldn't have made this run in 3 days before with the old train. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I want to see your train get jumped and see your guys and gal in action now. Well, hopefully it goes better than last time. So, speed off to Buffalo. Ooh, look at the nice new train on the map. I feel less like we're scrubs now. Oh, look at that. Look at that 9% chance of getting detected. That's like nothing, just because there's just like a 1 crate of guns in between all the food. 9%, we have to have that. Yeah, we're lucky no one saw the contraband. Nice. So, immediately sell the weapons. Oh, look at that, $105 profit on those weapons. That's pretty good. What guns? What weapons? No weapons here, Mr. Soldier Man. Here's your food from New York. All right, back up to, ooh, yeah, look at that. We're back up to $1,600. I think I'm being a little bit too shy with my spending. Deliver 9 cotton to Louisville. Do I have the buffalo paper? Yeah, we have the buffalo paper right now. Yeah, so these are all passengers. We have no passenger seats. I want to upgrade the train. At least I want to upgrade our engine power. Because that should give us a good amount of hauling power extra. And we should be faster too. We'll finish upgrading the horsepower at some point, and then we also need, I think more tender is good. We need to be able to hold more coal if we can. Oh, improve fire. Oh, we can't. All we can do is reduce coal consumption. I don't think this train we can upgrade how much coal it can carry. I didn't notice that before. Let's see. Louisville is Midwest, right? Let's see. I think so. I'm like the wrong person to ask. Yeah, it's right past Cincinnati here. The cost is 500. Well, actually, maybe we should do that. Do we not? Oh, we never got Buffalo to Pittsburgh. We never opened that up. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea to just keep expanding our access. That just gives us more options. I mean, that's only $300. And this was what, 500? We could probably make that trip pretty easy, and then the contract. We just missed. It just closed. Really, the city hall just closed like a minute. Like we're like running for the door, and he's like, "Nope, sorry, we're closed." Like slammed the door in our face. Like we see him there, and it's like, you're right there. Just, I want to take the contract. Like, no, come back tomorrow. What a jerk. The good thing about doing the contracts is we don't have to put any of our money up front. Let's see, we need to get there in 11 days. I'm thinking we could probably make that. Cotton's light as well. Let's do it. We just need to make sure. True. But I'm thinking we're gonna do this because there's no way, one, I can't get there now, and it'll be way more expensive going this way, and I do eventually need to get to Wilmington. So if I can make money this way, then, you know, we can make a little loop here anyways. It would be nice to have a little bit of a loop here, because then we can travel up and down this area without any issues. Yeah, so to get to Pittsburgh right now, it'll take 3. I mean, honestly, we could probably just get there without even opening this line between Buffalo and Pittsburgh, because that's only going to take 3 days. I forgot to buy coal, but like that's only going to take 3 days to do this loop back to Pittsburgh, and then it's just down to Louisville, like past Cincinnati. We could totally make it without that. They do, yeah. Some of those quests do look like they give a good amount of gold. They are, and they're starting to give us, I think because we have a larger carrying capacity, they're starting to give us missions that are like a lot of items. The thing is, it's harder for us to do long haul trips now with this train because it doesn't carry a lot of coal. So we kind of need like lots of little short stops so that we can keep refueling along the way. Like right now, buy coal. So at the bare minimum, since we can get there. Let's just get this connection here for 500. We'll do that. He said that's gonna take 6 days. We have plenty of time. I mean, we can't do it non-stop, but so we can like spend a ton, get to Philadelphia, refuel, make it to Cincinnati, refuel, get to Louisville. Ooh, there's also auto buy coal. How does that work? I'm scared of what auto buy coal does, like just because I don't know. Is it gonna just like keep buying it constantly? I'm assuming it's just like if you pass a town, it fills it up all the way. Let's try it on like a short trip just to see if it does anything. So if we do, we'll put auto buy coal on, we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a new one now. The DeWitt Clinton 040, a very small and old locomotive, still has enough power to pull a few carriages. Yeah, coal ×2 automatically purchased for $52 and loaded into the tender. Okay, so I still think you need to like plan stops. Like it automatically bought it as soon as we were in Philadelphia, which is pretty convenient, I guess. Oh yeah, we can go pretty far. Like that's no problem at all. I think I'm gonna turn auto buy coal off just because like I have a feeling if you have like if we got down to like 0.9 coal, it would like buy a full thing, even if it's like, well, we're gonna lose a bunch of it. I mean, we're gonna have to buy a whole unit of coal anyways. It's kind of one of those things too where it's like, well, yeah, so if we get to if we use 1.2 coal, we still have to buy like one full unit of coal. Actually, no, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. We should be able to make the Louisville in one shot. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Look at that profit for this month. Yeah. Pretty good. That's even with buying all the new, like, train equipment we did. Alright. Lincoln's the new US president, or the next US president. Oh, I need a license to use the railroad Louisville-Knoxville. Have I not been realizing we can talk to people and like do missions for this? Alright. Whoops. So yeah, we're here to deliver the 9 units of cotton. Money. That was $1,300. Jeez. Oh, don't they? Is there a weapons store here? No. They just have a post office, a city hall, and a hospital. Hospital's good though. Who's Christopher? Fine day to be alive and free, isn't it? Sure is. Say, you wouldn't happen to know the man in this picture, would you? Oh yeah, we're looking for that free slave's husband. We're looking for, yeah, find Eli. Well, I'll be, that's Eli. How's he doing? His wife's been waiting for him, but he hasn't shown up. Do you know where he is? I haven't seen him since the day we both left the South and went our separate ways. Last I knew, he and another fellow were heading to Wilmington. Good luck finding him. Nice. Because we do need to head to Wilmington. Washington is out of alcohol and a huge demand of it because Lincoln became the new US president to just like drink all the booze. Let's see, so Boston and Louisville are your hospital towns. I think there's a couple more, which I realized you can see on the map, the special building in each city. So Louisville has a hospital, Buffalo has a hospital, Boston has a hospital. We can get new guns in New York and Cincinnati. Philadelphia has a drugstore, so we can buy like snake oil and pills and stuff there. So man, so we can ask about unlocking this without having to pay. Wait, was that even more money? $1,200. Is that just getting more expensive as we're buying more rail lines? No. Okay, good. It's just the distance. Let's see. Let's ask about getting this license because we'll need to unlock that eventually. Urgently need oil in our city. We can provide you a railroad license if you supply us with 12 barrels of oil. Not ready. We need to figure out where oil is first. So we just passed Cincinnati, right? Yeah, in Cincinnati there's 26 units of oil and it's a decent price. I feel like that's a no-brainer. We can just do 2 quick runs back and forth between Cincinnati and then boom, saves $1,300. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, it's not even timed. Okay. Even better. Is there anything cool here for sale? Nope. I'm thinking we spend some of this money and we finish upgrading this. Upgrade the engine to max. And let me just check. Yeah, so okay, so different engines have different upgrades. So like this is our old guy, and you can upgrade how much coal you can carry. But this one we can only upgrade how efficient it is, which is also good. Yeah, by upgrading the firebox components, it's possible to reduce the coal consumption significantly. So I'm thinking we just max this. It's not that expensive. So we pretty much took a big chunk of that last contract we did and just upgraded this train big time. They also need steel within 22 days. We do have steel, but that's all the way back in New York. I don't want to do that right now. Let's see if we can make some money selling stuff to Cincinnati while we're going back and forth. Food. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I'm hoping the 33% consumption like makes a decent difference. First to Cincinnati's not that great. Ooh, jewelry to Cincinnati is pretty good. That's almost 100. That's almost 100% return profit. All the jewelry, please. I can't afford all the jewelry, please. Okay, so this is gonna bankrupt us. Wait, hold on. Think smart. Don't be a dum-dum. Buy coal first. You buy coal first to make sure we can move the train before we spend all of our money on jewelry. And maybe don't spend all the money. Maybe we just do like most of the money. Maybe we just do like 7 units. And I keep forgetting I need to make my bot spam the Discord a little bit less. I'll remember to do that eventually. We'll do 7 units. That way we still have $200. I mean, it's like right there. But like still, I'm like worried that something bad's gonna happen and like everything's gonna be destroyed. We go here. Sell the jewelry. Oh, that's a lot of profit though, dude. Look at that's $500. That's a lot. We're on to a good thing here. And what do they need? They need oil. So we'll buy 10 units of oil. We might as well just buy the 12, so we just have the 12 ready to go. Wow, yeah, we can haul. Look, we still have 10 tons free, even with an entire like carriage of oil. Oh yeah, guns. We wanted better guns. Because we're still using like the crap we just started with. So okay, that's the plan. We'll do that. Get the license line. Bring more jewelry back here, and then like buy some better weapons. We gotta get them weapons. I like how fast our new train is. Even when it's loaded down with barrels and barrels and barrels of oil. Move this off the platform. Now we buy all the jewelry. Let's go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Sell all jewelry. Ooh, the price has changed pretty rapidly because that profit is a lot less. I didn't realize how like so. All right, well that's a good test. We haven't like tried to sell something back to back, so the prices fluctuate like pretty quick. It's not something that's just like, oh no, I sold the freaking oil back to them. No, I didn't mean to do that. That was dumb. I just bought oil, left it behind, went back and was just like, here, you want your oil back? Top tier 4D business decisions here. A business so good. This guy is expensive. Is this a lady? No, okay, it's this guy next to the lady. Stephen Barton. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it could have been influenced by you having sold them a bunch of jewelry already too. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think I sold them the jewelry and the prices immediately changed because they had jewelry. It's not like over time because they have jewelry it changed. It was just like immediate. This guy's a little bit more expensive than I'd like to pay. I mean, he's got some good stats though. And he comes with a club. He comes with a bonking stick. He comes with a strong ref. I mean, I still $900. That's like all our money. Like, or maybe remember he's here, but that's like all of our money. Let's see what City Hall has to say. Bring 6 weapons to Cincinnati within 22 days. I'm thinking this supply run, this weapon supply run may be good. Actually, this is perfect because we can deliver oil to New York, over in New York buy weapons, and then come back. And that's just a two-way immediate big bunch of money. But for now, we need to get this oil back to Where are we going? I don't even remember. Was it Louisville? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Louisville, yeah. There's tobacco. I don't think there's tobacco here. Medicine. Medicine to Louisville's not too bad. Tools to Louisville is a lot better though. I'll buy a unit of coal. Just make sure there's nothing a little bit better. Yeah, the jewelry, not jewelry, the tools to Louisville that's pretty good. Let's load up. We'll just skip on over to here. And that upgrade for coal uses is a lot. Like, it made a big difference. Like, this is only going to take 0.2 coal to get there in 3 days. Or 0.4 to get there in 2 days. We'll speed up. I think we're going too slow. I'm worried that the mustache twirling supervillain's going to start, like, getting a ton of shares because we're taking too long. Move the oil. Sell the tools. Yeah, look at that profit. That's some good stuff. Wait to City Hall. Here is your order of oil. Thank you. So now we can get to Knoxville. We have all the necessary paperwork. And that saved us a lot of money. I mean, we lost a couple days. Oh yeah, bud, profit. We lost a couple of days doing that, but we saved a lot of money. Okay, so some lines don't have that. So I'm assuming certain ones have quests. So like those just have an option. They don't have the option to show papers. Let me see. I'm not feeling any other ones that have like I have the necessary papers. We'll have to keep an eye on that because there may be some that have that listed there, and that probably means that there's a quest we can do to just skip past it. Bandit camps are always full of weapons and jewelry crates. The prices are very reasonable if you don't mind a few blood stains. At the same time, they're often short on tobacco and food, and they tend to have an abundance of rifles and revolvers. I didn't realize that it like tells you about them. The Confederate Army sometimes has oil to sell and often needs steel and medicine. Also, they offer revolvers, rifles, grenades, and turrets. Turrets? Can we get like a train turret? That's awesome and I want it. How do we get that? How do we get a turret carriage on our train? Because we need that. So the Confederates don't like smugglers. Good to know. Let's see. Wasn't the license quest found by a guy near the city hall? Yeah, it was. We talked to the guy in City Hall, and he gave us the mission like directly. But I had noticed beforehand when I clicked on how much that cost, like on the map, it had a unit, like a thing that was grayed out that was like, I have all my paperwork. So like it kind of like told us that there was a different way to get that connection besides paying money from the map here. Okay, so we need to go back to Cincinnati. Oil to New York. No, we're gonna oil to New York. Is that more than the other oil to New York? I don't remember. Cincinnati also had a to New York thing, didn't it? Do you remember how much that one was for? Is this more? $1,800? I feel like we're just traders now at this point. We're not even like selling our own stuff. We're just being UPS. We'll just take this one. We'll take this one and then we'll regret it or not. I think we should, within 21 days, we should be able to make that. And we were going back to New York to get the guns anyways for Cincinnati. So, take this. We got the oil. Is oil particularly selling good in New York? Yeah, oil's actually just pretty good in general. I say we buy our own unit of oil as well. Yeah, look at how much space we still have left with the max upgrade of this train and just having cargo. Like, it makes a big difference if you just like specialize the train. We could probably even get a bigger, actually, I forget that we can upgrade this to carry more stuff as well. I'm thinking if we're just gonna not do passengers and we're just doing cargo, we might as well upgrade this a little bit and maybe a little bit more smugly. We'll get 2 upgrades. We'll do two upgrades, just dip our toes. We can always do more later. And then we can buy 2 more units of oil. Yeah, see, we're getting close to like that being the maxed out weight of the train. So we have to remember, when we get to New York, we gotta make sure to do the contract first to make sure that we don't accidentally sell the oil that Louisville is paying us to deliver to New York. What's going on, D-Chan? How are you doing today, Dave? Thanks for popping in. We're playing us a little bounty train. Going a lot better than last time. We haven't lost any carriages. We haven't failed a bunch of missions and, you know, gone into massive debt. An ear infection, baby. Yeah, living the life. Sorry to hear that, dude. I hate those. Like, I used to get, a lot of ear infections, like swimmer's ear type, ear infections, and when I was a kid, they're like the worst. It's just one of those things that it's just so bad because you can't do anything about it. It's just, everything just sucks. Alright, so let's see. So if we're gonna gun it to New York, yeah, hopefully the antibiotics kick in quick for you. Aw, I'm sorry, man. I'm real sorry to hear that. So if we just gun it, I mean, look at that. We can almost get to New York all the way on 1 load of coal. And it's only gonna take us 9 days with a fully loaded train. Like, buying this train, Kyle, you were right. This was the good train to buy. See, describe the game for you. All right, so pretty much it's half of the game, or one part of the game is a tactical, like, pause, like RTS, like strategy game, where, you know, you're on the train with your crew members fighting, you know, bandits or whoever's attacking the train. The second part of it is like an economy, you know, it's like a tycoon game where we're running a railroad and running our train and trying to make money selling, you have to spend money to make money. Yeah, so part of it's like a tycoon game where we're spending money to make money to get through, and there's a overarching story going on. So we have this shares button here. So pretty much, long story short, our father passed away. we took on some shares, and we want to figure out what happened to him because it was mysterious circumstances. Pretty much when he passed away, all of his kids, so our brothers and sisters, got shares in his railroad company. But this mustache twirling, clearly cartoonish supervillain guy also has shares. So it's pretty much a race. We're trying to find our brothers and sisters to combine all of our shares to get over 50% so that we can keep control of our father's railroad company before this mustache twirling guy beats us to it and then, you know, pretty much steals the company. That's the overarching story. Then with the tactical like RTS stuff going on, and then the tycoon game trying to upgrade your train and make money to, you know, keep exploring to find our brothers and sisters. So right now we had found our brother Robert. We did some stuff to help him out, and he said he'd help try to dig out some information about our other siblings. And so the last thing we've gotten is we found out our sister Pearl. Thanks T-chan, I appreciate the follow. So we found out that our sister Pearl was last seen in Wilmington.
Login accepted.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Prime sub, and thank you for becoming a super user here. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your no ads. And all that good stuff. Get your little sub badge and everything too. I worked hard on those emotes, so I hope you enjoy them. They're all handmade done. I spent a week learning pixel art to make those emotes. Well, I mean, the emote you have and the rest. You gotta have scene switches, man. Hey, I may have been out of the streaming game for like 8 years, but I'm getting back into the groove. I'm getting back into the groove, you know? You're also one of our founders, yeah. I forgot that was a thing, so. Thanks, man. So yeah, so you're pretty much caught up to where we're at now. We know our sister's in Wilmington, so eventually we're gonna make our way there. But for now, we decided to take a break from doing the story to try to make some money so we can upgrade our train and get some more crew members. We're actually gonna go, I mean, we have so much money right now coming in. I think we should go to Cincinnati and like hire that level 12 guy. So we'll stop by Cincinnati, hire that dude, and then to New York. Yeah, this guy, Sanford. No, this is a different guy. He changed. If I lived not in the woods, it had better internet. I could be slightly, and could be slightly entertaining. I try my hand at streaming, but alas. Let's see, do you have to repair the train from time to time? That's a good question. Yes. So each of the different pieces of our train you see here have health bars, and they get damaged. I've only seen them get damaged in combat. So like if they get like shot at. But one of the things as well is it does have a condition based on the mileage. So over time, as you put more miles on the components, they do get a malfunction chance. So even if you're not like getting shot at having to do repairs from damage from combat, you still need to like replace things because eventually they'll start malfunctioning because they're just old. And as the years go by, we're unlocking like new technologies actually coming out. So in the world there's different train engines being sold and different carriages. Like this is pretty new. This Cumberland Pioneer 222T we like just bought, and it's like pretty much top of the line almost. I agree with Dave. I mean, if you ever have a chance, you might as well just try it. It is fun. I mean, part of the reason why I started again was just I wanted motivation to work on some of my home tech projects, and you know, it's just been helpful for getting me to motivated to do that, as well as to just tackle random games like on my backlog. It's just fun. I had forgotten how much fun it was, honestly, over the last 8 years. I probably wouldn't have stopped for so long if I remembered. Let's check out this Sanford. I swear the other guy was also a Sanford, but he was just completely different. But regardless, let's see about this Sanford guy. He is okay, so he's a pistolier. He's the same as kind of our main character, where he's like a pistols guy. And he's got some crit chance up, and he's got some evade. What do you think, guys? Should we hire Sanford McLeod? Sanford McLeod here for $545, or should we look for someone else? So we have a medic. We have our main guy who's kind of a melee slash pistol guy. And we have an engineer guy who's also rifles. I kind of want him just because he's Sanford McLeod. Not gonna lie. So we can always build him up. Alright, we have to take him for his name. We can't not take Sanford McLeod. Oh wait, that's an O. It's L-E-O-D. He's still gonna be McLeod. That's fine. He can still be McLeod. Can I change his name? No, I can't. That's fine. He can stay McLeod. We know in our heart of hearts. Ooh, he actually has a better pistol than we have right now. Well, more damage, less ammo capacity. He can have the Smith & Wesson. For 2 ammo capacity, faster reload for 1 damage less. I'd rather him just like fire more. Let's see, level wise he fits in with everyone else. Yeah, he does, that's true. I'm feeling much better now. The only thing now, we just need that train turret. Ooh, flashbacks to working for Smith & Wesson. Oh boy. I imagine back then you weren't working on weapons like these. Alright, people, we're gonna load up on coal. And then we head into New York. Wait, hold on. I forgot. Almost let me forget things. There's a contract here I think we need to take. If you want to do the supply run for weapons from New York to here. And yeah, that was a good call, Kyle. That this was less units for less money. And oh yeah, we can take it, we just don't have the capacity, but yeah. We're gonna have so much money after this. Oh, we can get to New York pretty much straight shot. We'll just blow all the coal. We want to be pretty quick. I am really loving this fast train. First things first, talk to City Hall. I'm here concerning the delivery of 9 units of oil to New York. Oh, look at that money. That's a lot of money, and we have our own oil to sell. A little extra money. We still have this stupid steel here. Actually, steel's pretty good in Cincinnati. I think we're finally gonna sell this steel. And then we need 6 units of weapons. Weapons. So 6 units of weapons. And then we load up all the steel. Oh, we can't carry all the steel. It's so freaking heavy. Man, we can sell most of it. I think weapons are pretty good at Cincinnati still. Not as good as the steel, but let's see if we can even make it in the time frame right now for the supply run. That's like the first step we should do. Ooh, yeah, see, like we can get there in 13 days. If we push the train to its max, that gives us a day to spare. We do need some serious coal. Don't forget about the coal. Alright, we're just gonna sell this steel for a loss because I want to clear this out. Having this one steel sitting here, it's gonna bother me forever. How heavy are the weapons? Oh yeah, the weapons are just too heavy. This is all. We have to just take what we have and bring it back to Cincinnati. We gotta go full speed. Wait, why are we overweight? What changed? Oh, I forgot. We the coal. Alright, so we need to drop some of the steel. It's too much. It's too much for a poor train. Can we make the contract now? Yeah, 12 days. So we can make that. We're just gonna dump this little extra unit of steel we bought before. I don't even remember why we bought it. I just want it gone. So we're gonna do full speed ahead. I don't think full speed ahead, that's not really trains, but sure. A new small passenger carriage available in Memphis. The small passenger carriage is the smallest carriage of for passenger transportation. It can only transport 2 passengers. I thought we already had that. Is this like extra small? Because I swear we already have a small passenger carriage that carries 2 passengers. Ooh, here we go. We finally got bandits. We finally got some combat. If you want to pass it, you gotta give us a little donation. I mean, we can afford that. I mean, the bandits will like us if we pay the fine or pay their little toll. Do we want the bandits to like us? We were thinking about doing some smuggling, but we haven't really done much of that. We're kind of just doing a lot of legit work. You know, I'm not sure. I imagine if we keep paying the bandits and they like us, they'll stop like requesting money from us when they see us. You want us to be friends with the bandits after all the work we did to get all these crew members so we could defend our train? Bandit for life. It does give us the option when we see soldiers, we can like attack the soldiers. So it would save us time, and I mean, we're gonna make so much money. I mean, $750 right now with how we've been doing isn't really that much. All right, we'll pay him. We'll pay him. We'll pay him. We'll pay him, and we'll just scoot on by. We'll have to start doing more smuggling and illicit stuff. If that's the case, then if we're gonna go down that life. I mean, and the South has also, you know, the Confederacy has been born. So we can always go like beat up some Confederate soldiers if we want to. Or Union soldiers. You can attack anyone. The game is non-discriminate. You can just attack pretty much anyone. Elegant, still decent profit, even spending all that money. Bribe on the road. We probably should get more newspaper subscriptions so we can be more aware of what the prices are doing. Stanford Park. Greetings, civilians. Please stay calm and prepare your train for a regular contraband inspection. We're looking for alcohol and weapons. Oh, see, this is unfortunate because 57% chance they find contraband. How terrible are these soldiers? Our train? Isn't it like 80% contraband right now? It's like 6 crates of weapons and like 2 crates of steel, right? How is it like a coin toss that they don't see the crate of weapons? I mean, we have to do the coin flip because I'm not gonna hand it over. Whew, we got past it. Okay, you're all clear. And we can also just attack the soldiers. We can just attack the soldiers, but I feel like that's a really bad idea. Considering all the cities we're working in are all, you know, US cities. So I feel like attacking the US Union soldiers right now is a really bad idea. And I don't think we should do that. And you don't get an option. We're not ready for that yet. Maybe when we get a train turret. Yeah, passing by is good enough. I should have paid more attention. You can see him on the map. Ooh, what's this? So it says goody two-shoes are frowned upon in the saloon, but if you're in trouble with the authorities, you're always welcome. I don't think there's a saloon here, but thanks for the tip. Right. First things first, let's wait for City Hall to open. Here's a supply run for the weapons. $1,500 dues. And there's another just deliver oil to New York. Like, we're just making a ton of money just doing missions from Cincinnati to New York. I love it. I believe there was a gunsmith here. I think we have enough money now that we can look to see if we can get some weapon upgrades. The Colt Texas Patterson. Let's see, a little bit less ammo, a little bit slower reload, and a little bit less accurate, but it does 3 more damage than the pistols we're using right now. That's tempting. That is pretty tempting. I'm thinking we buy one of these and then maybe upgrade this rifle because this rifle is terrible. The Springfield 1855 rifle musket. That is a lot of damage. 17 more damage, but look at the reload speed. 4 seconds more. I feel like the +9, I'm pretty good with the +9. So we'll buy this. No, we can give Medic Lady the old rifle. We'll give Medic Lady the old rifle. We'll give this guy back his pistol, and then we'll buy one Colt Texas Patterson. And give that to our main guy. We'll sell this Derringer. Pretty sure we should sell these bone knives as well. I think we're all using better knives. Yeah, we'll sell the bone knives. We'll sell 2 of the Smith & Wessons just in case she doesn't do so good with the carbine. We'll keep 1 just in case. And there's this big Bowie knife. Not gonna lie, I do kind of want that big knife. You think we should just buy this massive Bowie knife? Chat, you think we should just buy it? Look how big this thing is. Big knife. Okay, we'll get the big knife. We'll give the big knife. We'll give the big knife to the lady. Why not? She can get the big knife. Big knife is cool knife. Like, look at me. I got a big knife. Yes, exactly. Like they're boarding the train and she's just like, look at me. I got a big knife. Alright, so that's substantial weapon upgrades. I mean, we still have some explosives. Like we have some dynamite. Not a ton. We could use some medicine for Sanford, but besides that, I think we're pretty good on the weapons front. We're in a much better shape than we were before, that's for sure. I think we could maybe spend some of this money in upgrades. We max out the firebox here. We max out the engine power. I'm not liking the smuggling stuff. We're gonna max our smuggling compartments. We're just gonna max that right now. Just completely max it. And then we'll max cargo space too. Why not? Ooh, armor. Each additional layer of armor makes the carriage or locomotive more resistant to damage caused by weapons. High durability is technical improvements to the locomotive, and carriages enhances durability and reduces the chances of malfunction. We could start getting some, like, some of these protective. Like upgrading armor may be good. Like maybe we do base 1 armor across everything. Just because right now we only have like performance upgrades. I think we can afford it. We'll do, well, we'll wait. We'll wait for now. Right, I think it's time. I think we spent enough time upgrading the train, getting more crew, upgrading our weapons and such. Oops. Check what time it is. Okay. Worthless notes. Terrible, they didn't help at all. I think we need to go look for our sister. So we need to get to Wilmington? Yeah, Wilmington down here. Alright, man. Gonna head off for now. Thanks for the chat, and I'll try to stop by more often. Have a good night. Thanks, Dave. You too. You have a good night, too. I appreciate you stopping in, and yeah, I appreciate the Prime sub and all that good stuff, and it's good talking to you. It's been a while. I've been so busy, haven't really had a chance to talk or anything. And I'm out of water. You have a good night too, buddy. Washington. So we have two options here. We can do Washington to Richmond. And then Richmond to Wilmington. Which would be nice. And this line here. This looks like there may be a mission we can do to get the Washington to Richmond license done. So I'm thinking we go back to Washington and see what kind of options we have there. We're gonna have to go by these guys, but that's fine. We don't have any weapons anymore. See if there happens to be any contracts to Washington from here. I mean, there's the oil to New York again. We're just gonna pass New York. We might as well just do that again. I guess just such good money, and we're heading there anyways. So, we can carry so much oil. And the oil prices in New York are still pretty good, just in general. Steel in New York's terrible because they produce it. Cotton to New York's pretty good, but that's really lightweight. We could just do more oil if we wanted to, I think. We'll check the time. We'll check the timing. Make sure we can get there when we expect to. We can get there. Oh yeah, we can get there in 4 days. Even with the train almost full. We're no longer having problems with speed, that's for sure. Medicine to New York's okay. Medicine's not that heavy either. Jewelry. Nope, that's not good. Tools. I don't think tools is good to New York either. Nope. Tools is good to Washington though, but we can just buy tools in New York for as cheap as they are in Cincinnati. So there's no reason to do that. First things first, buy coal. Coal's very important. Furs though. I'm thinking we just buy some more barrels of oil. I'm guessing we can probably make the contract even if we buy all this oil. Let's see, so the oil is, what is that, roughly $25 profit versus, yeah, it's $20 profit versus what we were looking at. Was it the furs or the medicine? The medicine's less. We'll just buy oil. We'll keep it simple. Sometimes you just gotta keep it simple. So we'll do New York and then New York to Washington, and then we'll see how we can get Richmond open for free. Full speed. Yeah, this is fine. We have no weapons this time. We won't attack the soldiers. We'll still avoid attacking the soldiers. Oh, these bandits, are they gonna ask us for more? Oh, they disappeared. Perfect. The bandits disappeared right when we needed them to. Oh. Sir, you won't find better prices anywhere else out here on the tracks. Let's see what they have. Jerome Crosby. Oh, this guy would just join us. We don't have any room for him. Ooh. He's a looter. All enemies that die with this ability is active provide additional money. Interesting. Well, this guy's pretty good actually. That's a shame. It's okay. We got McLeod. We got McLeod with us, and that's just fine. Use how? Wait, did that tooltip? Hold on, I think I just read that. Did that tooltip say use howitzers against buildings? Is there some part of this game that's gonna come up that we don't know of yet, and that I'm not expecting? Like, why would we be using howitzers on buildings? Alright, yeah, we're gonna deliver the units of oil to New York and get paid. We'll sell the rest of our own oil and get paid. Ooh, Naomi actually leveled up. She's level 4, so we can get her intellect +1, agility +1, or bone crusher. So right now she has 1 skill. I mean, if we give her, if she does intellect +1, she'll get another skill slot. I think that's probably our best bet. We'll do, not yet. Skill slot, oh yeah. There's a lot of skill slots. Okay, let's see. So we have 2 guys have gunslinger, we have 1 marksman. Our marksman also has mechanic. We're keeping him with that passive so that he's just getting a little bit better at repairing. This woman right here, Naomi, she already has healer. Which gives her the revive ability. She also has a medical kit size of 140 HP. I'm thinking, ooh, trader, profit from trading goods. Interesting, I didn't notice that before. Maybe we would have taken that with our main character before, but oh well. So we have an engineer, booster recharge speed, malfunction chance reduction, hard turns damage reduction. I'm thinking we may want to get her firefighter, because even if we're not giving her the active ability, I feel like extinguish speed going up is pretty darn good. Yeah, I think giving her firefighter is going to be good. She's more of a support role anyways. Nice. Where's the train to Buffalo? Let's make sure there's nothing weird with the guns in New York. Oh, looks like the same. So, oh, this is a different rifle though. See, it's a little bit worse. Well, it's more accurate than the one we bought. We did want to give her a better rifle. We could probably afford to we'll just buy her a better rifle because this one's terrible. Much better. And we'll sell the old one. And for $150, we'll get him a Bowie knife just so that he doesn't have as default a melee weapon, just in case. That's the wrong knife. We want this one. Okay, so now we're doing New York. And we're gonna go down to Washington, and the prices for tools, I think it was. Where's tools? Yeah, tools in Washington is very good from New York, so we're just gonna load up on tools and we'll bring that with us. Ooh, tools are pretty heavy. We'll buy as much as we can. And we'll bring one. No, we can't. Actually, yeah, we can't. Ooh, I forgot. We need coal. We're gonna be over. I think that just affects speed, so I think we should be able to just still get there decently. It's just gonna take a lot longer because we're not doing any kind of contracts or anything like that. So. Oh my! Hey GDSL, how are you? I appreciate the raid. Thanks for coming in, everyone. How'd your stream go, GDSL? Were you playing Crusader Kings like usual? Hey Sam, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. So for everyone coming in, we're playing Bounty Train. So it's kind of, it's a mix between like a tycoon train game and a tactical strategy game with like tactical pause combat. Right now we're trying to find our sister in Wilmington down here because we're trying to consolidate our family shares because our father died, and we're trying to make sure that the evil mustache twirling supervillain, hold on one second, this guy doesn't get more shares than we can, so he can take our dad's company. And that's why we're trying to find our sister in Wilmington. Doesn't he? He looks evil as fuck, right? He's like cartoonishly, he's cartoonishly an evil supervillain. It's like, it's really funny because his portrait is so different than everyone else's in the game. Like you can see his portrait compared to like, let's go back into New York. Let's go back into New York real quick, and you can see like our crew on the bottom left here. Like, yeah, they're cartoony, they have some exaggerated features, but they still look like normal people. They look like humans. Or like this guy, look at his portrait. See, you know, the game hasn't given us an option to just shoot the bad guy. I don't know if it will, but yeah, he's so cartoony compared to like all the other portraits in the game. Like I can click on all these people just in New York and they all just look like pretty normal, except him, except for him. He has some very weird, some odd, unpronounceable name as well that I forget. So he's built diff. Yeah, that's fair. He's built diff. We shouldn't shame him for that. I will shame him because he's trying to take over, you know, our family's railroad business, but not his face though. We can shame him for his evil deeds. So right now we're trying to fix a problem because we bought too many tools. We bought too many tools and the train won't move anymore. So we did great there. Hey Zendy, thanks for the follow. It says, hello, finally get a chance to see your stream. I always forgot that you do. Don't know if you've seen me in GDSL's Discord. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the Discord, Zenny. I'm in there pretty frequently. I may not post a lot, but I always check the updates. These tools, you know, we'll sell it for the $5 losses because I don't want to deal with having those tools just floating around. So we're gonna take these tools, we're gonna sell them in Washington, and see how we can get to Richmond. You know, this is getting interesting as well. Aw, your friends becoming friends. You got a good community there, GDSL. You really do. So this is interesting because the American Civil War just started, and I don't know what's gonna happen with this. So war spreading everywhere has caused demand for weapons to increase everywhere, which is interesting. We may have to do something about that, but for now we are full and we need to sell some stuff. Spoiler alert, the North wins, yeah. I'm just not sure how the game impact has on that. Let's see, Ruben Huffman. In need of a few commodities, I may be willing to part with some of mine for the right price. See, it always gives us this option. We can say, sure, we'll trade, and then sure. but we're just gonna take it and attack them. Come on, I haven't gotten to that part yet. Also, spoiler, the South doesn't know that even happened. Or, sorry, the South doesn't know that even in 2020. We'll be nice, we'll trade. We'll see what they have, if anything. That's some big dynamite. Ooh, he has a shotgun. I haven't seen shotgun yet. That's tempting. Shoots 12 gauge, 8 damage per pellet. We just kind of outfitted our guys with new weapons we haven't even used yet, but like single barrel shotgun. We can give that to our medic lady. We can give her the big shotgun and the big knife. Yeah, Zenny, so pretty much the story of the game is our father owned shares a majority of a railroad. He died under mysterious circumstances and we got called in to get inheritance, so we got 4% of shares in the railroad company. There's the mustache twirling supervillain we were talking about before, who is trying to get more than 50% of the shares so he can take over the railroad company for himself. We're trying to go around America trying to find our long lost siblings who also inherited shares before the supervillain gets enough so that we can keep the company and figure out what happened to our dad. And then with that set up, you know, it's a tycoon game where we're trading and selling and doing missions with our train, and then tactical combat when stuff happens. That's why we're, you know, gonna buy this shotgun maybe. But chat, really, should we get the shotgun? It's $1,000. We have $1,200 right now, so we can easily afford the shotgun. And it is the first shotgun we found so far. Wow, it's a really original idea. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. I didn't know much about it before I just jumped in, but so far I've really enjoyed it. And I've also seen some tool tips, like hints between screens of it talking about like using artillery on buildings and things like that, and I have no idea what that's about. Zero idea what that's about, but maybe we'll find out. Do we have... Yeah, we don't have any room on the train. So the only thing we can do here is buy the shotgun or not. We'll hold off. It's the first shotgun. I'm sure we'll find shotguns again somewhere else. We'll just keep moving on to Washington. So is it like a turn-based game or just open world? It's a good question. It's not really turn-based. Like you can see in the top right, the time's always ticking down and we can skip forward in time. And then when you're traveling and doing trades, you know, you're stopping in cities, we have this map that we could, you know, plan routes between cities. We also need to buy licenses and acquire licenses for the different routes between the cities. That's kind of what we're doing in Washington, is we need to get to Richmond and then Wilmington, because that's where we last heard our sister was. So we're trying to get these routes unlocked and visit Wilmington. And then when combat happens, it's live action, like it's live RTS with pause. I think, right, we have a bunch of tools I think we're selling here. Is it tools? Yeah, ooh, look at that profit. Almost $800 of profit on these tools. Yes, please. Maybe we should have brought that shotgun after all. And then there's lots of different like components for the train, so like we can look at what's for sale in Washington. So there's different cabooses, different train carriages. They all have different weights, and like the engines can pull a certain amount of weight. So if we look at this, you know, the Cumberland Pioneer 222T, it can pull, you know, 47 tons. Right now we pretty much just have the engine, a giant cargo carriage, and the caboose for our crew, but you can also do passengers. So if we wanted to, there's none for sale here, but we can get right here. we could add a passenger carriage to our train so we can transport, you know, passengers for fares to make money as well. But then you get into that balance where, like, if you do missions, they have like time limits. So if you have too much stuff on your train, you travel slower, and it's got quite a bit going on. Let's get fuel before we forget. So we came here because we can talk to City Hall. We can ask about, yeah, I need a license to use the railroad in Washington to Richmond. Let's see if we can do that for free instead of paying $1,000. So they need tobacco. So if we bring 20 crates of tobacco to Washington, they'll give us the license for free, so we don't have to pay $1,000. I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's look at the tobacco market. Is there any close tobacco? Pittsburgh has tobacco for $11. This is one thing too. You can see that the coloration here is a bit different. So like Utica and Portland's grayed out because our information's outdated. We only know the prices of as of September 12th when we were there last. And what we can do is we can subscribe to papers. So we're subscribed to the New York, the Pittsburgh, and the Washington newspaper. So we have live sales information constantly for those. But the rest, we're kind of just guessing. But we know Philadelphia, last we checked, didn't have a lot of tobacco. But we might as well check, so we can go up to Philadelphia. We'll check to see if they have any tobacco for sale. And if not, we'll check Pittsburgh. And then we'll just do a couple of quick runs to Washington just to get that unlocked. But for now, while we're in Washington, let's see if there's any contracts going in that direction. So they need steel, they need cloth, and they don't trust us to do anything else. That's fine. Wow, crazy how much little details they put in games like this to make it more realistic. Yeah, it's got a lot going on. Honestly, I thought the economy stuff was going to be kind of light, and the combat was going to be kind of light, but it's a little bit more detailed and involved than I thought it was going to be. So actually, cotton, we can just do something simple. Like cotton to Pittsburgh's pretty good. We can haul a lot of it and it's cheap, but it's just not a huge like profit we're really gonna make, even though the margin's good. Is there anything better? Weapons to Pittsburgh. Oh, actually, no. Weapons at Washington are terrible. We need to bring all the weapons to Washington. Not buy weapons from Washington. That's a terrible idea. And they don't have any for sale anyways. I think it's just the cotton. We'll just load up on cotton. And then we'll head to Pittsburgh. We'll go slow. There's no time limit we're working on right now. Just when the train's going about, there'll be like random events that pop up as well. We'll go ahead and just sell this cotton. Decent profit. And then we needed to buy, what was it? Tobacco. So we'll just... 14 units of tobacco, that's pretty good. 14 units of tobacco. And then we just go back to Washington. We'll just do those 2 quick little runs. Ooh, an event. I don't think we've had an event pop up before. You see a figure standing next to the road waving his arms. You can stop the train and try to find out what's going on. This will take 3 hours. Should we stop and talk? I kind of want to, just because this hasn't happened before. So have I seen the new Empire of Sin game from Paradox? Not sure if you like any Paradox games, although I'm assuming you do since you've been watching GDSL. Oh, I love Paradox. I'm a huge Paradox fan. I haven't seen Empire of Sin, but I'm a big fan of Crusader Kings, a big fan of Stellaris. Excuse me. I also have like Hearts of Iron, and I think I have Victoria 3 as well, but I've never played. But I love their games. I love them so much. Oh. Yeah, so this guy wants to sell medicine, but we don't have any space. What were we? Oh yeah, no. We're not selling the tobacco. We're just dropping the tobacco off. I mean, the cotton prices kind of fell with that one trip we just did. We can do oil to Philadelphia though. We'll do that instead this run. Oh, cool. Thanks, Jenny. I'll definitely check that out when I have a chance. Alright. Still making a net profit. That's pretty good. So we did lots of upgraded trains. Train upgrading. Sold this oil. That's a good profit. Oh, I forgot to check. Do they just have the tobacco we need right in Philly? They may. We needed how many? We dropped off 14, so we need 7 more tobacco. We'll just buy it here. Just to make things a bit simpler. And we're right next door to Washington, so we'll just drop off, finish that mission. Okay, we need to step it up. So yeah, this is the evil guy, Mr. Tilburdnar. He got another 1% share. We're losing the race. We must hurry. Yeah, we gotta step it up. We gotta step it up. Here's your order, and here's our license. So now we have the license from Washington to Richmond, I believe, here. We might as well pop into Richmond and see what happens when we go to a Confederate city. Yeah, see, use howitzers against buildings. So I guess it's fine. There's a gunsmith here. Ooh, the Sharps 1855 rifle. That's strong. Man, our weapons are getting outdated so fast. Oh, we actually have a level up. Strength +1, Kung Fu, or Gunslinger level 4. Gunslinger level 4. Strength gives us more health, makes us a little bit better at melee. Kung Fu lets us decrease our evasion. Maybe we'll take the evasion this time. Yeah, we'll do some evade. Oh, look at this big honking caboose now. This is new. 4 train staff can live there. That's a lot. Alright, we just have to pay for this. The Confederate Army sometimes has oil and needs steel and medicine. $500 to open this route up. That's good. We should upgrade our train a little bit too. We have a lot of money right now and we haven't put like armor upgrades. I want to get at least level 1 armor across the board. Medicine's how cheap is the medicine here? Medicine's really cheap in Richmond. We'll buy a bunch. Take this because it said the Confederate soldiers need medicine, so we may be able to actually like sell to them. And then we'll get to Wilmington. Maybe we can figure out something about our sister. Greetings, civilian. An ally of the South is always welcome in our camps. We have supplies to trade if y'all need it. Let's see if we can sell some medicine to them. Oh. Holy cow, that's a lot of profit. When it said that they usually buy medicine, I didn't expect it to be $1,000 of profit. Sure. Holy cow. They have some explosives. You know, we just made a whole bunch of money. We'll buy some of these explosives. Haven't had a chance to use them yet, but maybe we will. We're gonna keep moving on. A figure standing in the road waving his arms will take 6 hours. Sure, why not? I know God sent you to us. We have a broken wheel but cannot repair it. Can you help us? We will pay money. Of course, we'll have it ready in 35 hours. For $230. We can help him out. So since you're in the Civil War, can you kind of go back and forth between both sides? Yeah, it looks that way because we just operate a railroad company. Like, we're not aligned or allied with any of the with either the Confederacy or the United States. So technically, as long as we are friendly to both, then we can visit both, at least right now anyways. I mean, $230 to help these people, I feel like that's a lot of wasted time. And we don't need that money that badly. $230 is like nothing. We'll help them. Okay, so here in Wilmington, oh, there's her sister right there. She's just, we don't have to hunt her down. She's just standing right there. Hey, look, it's Robert E. Lee. Look at that. Who's Jack? Sure, do you think you can help me find someone that's quite important? I feel like you know, what was this guy thinking about? I mean, we're kind of in the South now, and this like part of the Confederacy. Maybe we don't want to talk about and ask this guy about a free slave named Eli that we're looking for. Let's see what he's thinking about. Oh, none of our business. Great. I mean, we can ask him. We're looking for a man named Eli. He's dead. Dead, but how? Eli, they let him swing in the wind, lynched like so many freed slaves going north. We went back when it was safe and buried him. Here, take this locket to his wife. Well, that's a shame. I'm glad we actually asked him, though, but that's sad. Alright, Zenny, thanks for stopping in. You know, enjoys your food. Hope you get something good. We're probably gonna wind down here, so we may not be live when you come back, but I appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you'll catch me next time. I keep grabbing that, expecting water, and forgetting that I got no water. Probably just talk to Pearl here, get the next set of the quest, and then kind of wind down. Pearl Reed. Hello, wait, you seem kind of familiar. Pearl, it's me, your brother Walter. Is it really you, Walter? It's been such a long time. I'm so glad to see you again. What are you doing so far away from home? I come to take care of Father's business before his partners cause unnecessary bloodshed. We need to take 51% of our family business back so we can change the route of the Transcontinental Railroad project. And I can't do that without your help. Oh yeah, there was the whole thing about the evil supervillain wanting to make the railroad like go through like Indian lands, like Native American lands, I think. So we're also trying to stop that too. You can count on me, brother, but I don't have much time left. What are you talking about? What's wrong? I'm afraid I have fallen ill. Oh my, I'll be back soon with medicine, hold on. Search for a drugstore, get medicine for Pearl, return to Pearl in Wilmington. 46 days. Okay, oh, there's a saloon here. That's good. Oh, Frederick's got a nice level up. So this is our marksman mechanic. Let's see. More honestly, I would rather him be able to repair more. I think we need to get mechanic level 3. There we go. What's this? Oh, Eli's necklace. So I have to make our way back to Amelia and give her Eli's necklace. But I think that's pretty good for now. You know, our train's in pretty good shape. We have some older components sitting around somewhere, but you know, we got some upgrades. We got a better engine. We upgraded our medium cargo carriage. We got a middle caboose now, so we can have 4 crew, which I think will be really helpful. And we're sitting on a massive pile of money right now. I think that's a good place to stop.